Do y'all remember this construction site here with Rick and Diana a few months ago? Everyone thought their dream home being built here in Mexico was not going to become a reality. Folks in the comments and YouTube talking about, oh, it's a scam, it's a lost cause, and they're never going to move into that house because it's not going to be finished. Well, a few months later, did Pedro finish the job? Did he deliver on his promises? Well, I'm happy to say, against all the doubts, this beautiful home is finished. And not only that, it was completed ahead of schedule. So join us as we take you on the tour of this beautiful home, showing the transformation from the dusty construction site we saw a couple of months ago to their beautiful Mexico dream home. You're not going to believe the before and after, so get ready to be amazed and be inspired. This can be you. I apologize in advance for the audio. The microphones I purchased was damaged, and I've had someone clean up the audio best as I could. So let's go take a peek. Let's roll.
All righty, welcome back. You all remember Mr. Rick, his wife Diana, and Pedro. Last time we were here a few months ago, they were building this house, and so look like they are complete, and we're gonna check it out. So I'm assuming you all are excited and ready to move in.
So excited. Just waiting for our household belongings. The house been done for a while.
Have any idea when the belongings will be here, or it's all up in the air?
It's really up in the air, but we're hoping this coming week. But we don't know.
So, Pedro, everything was done on time, it looks like. There was a bunch of crazy folks in the comments. It's not going to be done on time, and be careful when you buy the home. Let go. But you all love him.
He delivered.
He delivered.
On time and in budget.
I got a sneak peek a few moments ago, and Pedro, you did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. So, I'll follow y'all. It doesn't look nowhere remotely close to what we saw just a couple of months ago.
I don't know who's jumping in first.
I'm jumping in. Quick, the heater coming back. Oh my God, this is lovely. This is lovely. I could partly visualize it when the construction was going on, but it looks even better.
Yeah, we can't wait to dress and everything and dress the house.
So I know you mentioned last time y'all want to close this in to keep the bugs out.
Yeah, all this will eventually be enclosed.
Streets.
The seat on that.
Wow.
House like what you would do in Florida. And since temperature is just like Florida, the bugs are just like Florida. Wow.
Exactly. So you'll be able to come out and just enjoy it all hours.
Strong winds. A lot of debris pulls that.
Okay, yeah, it's been quite windy lately. But this is going to be beautiful. So when it's sprayed in, you'll be able to come and enjoy it all hours of the day and night and not be worried about the bugs and to keep the stuff out the pool. That's another perfect.
Yeah.
Well, this is gorgeous. I love all the windows, the doors open up to let the nice breeze. This is gorgeous.
You're in our patio area.
Let me come on this side so y'all can see this patio area here. Oh my God. And so all of this is going to be screened in. Oh, that's nice.
Eventually. Not today.
Wow. I would say Pedro delivered.
He delivered. We got to pick out all of our finishes. We got to pick out the floor, the counter, the cabinets, our appliances. So that was nice for us. It was fun.
I love the finish. I mean, the colors, the material you have there. I mean, the colors are absolutely gorgeous on that.
These wide open floor plan, but that's what we want.
And this is all one level.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. 227. 227 square meters. Yep. Up 2,400 square feet.
Okay. And how many bedrooms? Wow.
Huge. Yep.
Yeah, every bedroom has its own ensuite, so that'll be really nice when we have company come.
I love the double seat.
Thank you. I do too.
Oh, wow.
Looking forward to lots of happy memories making delicious food here.
Yes, yes, yes. And so y'all got to pick all this stuff out while
Yeah,
going through the building process as well.
right.
Oh, I see a dishwasher over here.
Yes. It was sort of a luxury that I wanted to indulge in. I know not everybody does, but we want one.
Yeah, my daughters, they wash dishes every night in.
Oh, you got to see the cabinet.
Please, show me, show me.
Okay,
Yeah.
both of these drawers, I have drawers within a drawer. Oh, I can put like my cooking utensils, my silverware. It's all the soft clothes. I just have junk in here right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then we have
It's, it hides. It's okay. So I see. Okay, so that big drawer hides together. Okay.
slide inside. On each side of the oven is stove. I have spice racks, oils, spices, what have you.
Okay.
And then right where you are is a trash or basura.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull out. So it'll hold 2 trash cans.
Okay. Nice.
Just a lot of organization.
Yeah.
And then this one, Rick is going to remove this shell and put a garpon or 2 in it. And I run it to the refrigerator for the ice and for cold water.
Gotcha. This is beautiful. I mean, open floor plan. This is really, 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 really nice. This is a lot of space. So y'all will be doing some entertaining, and
Oh, yeah, we have to entertain.
you definitely got the space for it. Definitely got the space for it.
We think we're going to put a chandelier like here above where the dining room table will be. See? And then they'll put a fan down there where the fella or living room is going to be.
Okay.
That's the plan, anyways, right now. Things could change, but that's the place.
I love it. Wow. I mean, all that window space, the doors open up. I love it. Wow. Okay. So 4 bedrooms. And so this is a complete bath here.
This will be the F.
Like the beach to take a shower. You can just sit down. Nice natural light coming in. Okay.
It's for it's better eat.
There's a lot of space. Mhm. Okay. Do I have wet? I love natural light, and there's plenty of it coming through in this row here. Okay. That was the bathroom we just came from.
Or
Okay.
big walk-in closet too on that side. He gave us lots of space for the closets. We'll just build them out at some point. But again, it's deciding how you want to be. Haven't quite decided yet.
Exactly.
He also paid our group out. Day 34 gave us plenty of, if you notice, plenty of outlets. We call them outlets. So I have there, here, another one on the other side of the island.
I like that.
I wanted that, for air fryer, blenders, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's good thinking ahead, because I guess that's to benefit the Brunner custom bill. You could, cause they don't put enough outlets
Right.
in the homes. And yeah, I definitely see them. You got plenty. And perfect, a lot of in the kitchen, like the same for your air fryer and all the stuff. Blenders.
Absolutely. There's a lot of it.
Okay. And it's on the inside of the house, right next to the kitchen, so you don't have to go outside.
Washing dry.
I love it.
And this is the pantry area here. We'll put a shelf over here and we'll put some extra garpons on your side down here. And then have a shelf with my microwave and coffee in here. And then shelving all the way up on the sides for food and, staples for cooking and things.
Okay.
For have plenty of space there.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous. And I like how you got double doors.
Yeah, so those close off. This open, close that, or what happened?
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm following y'all. Where to next?
This will be a TV wall here. We'll have a TV here. This is where the living room furniture will go. This side, that side of the room will be dining.
Okay.
I'll send you pictures when it's all dressed out.
Perfect. Perfect.
I call this one the cabana bedroom because it's right off the pool.
Okay.
So again, there will be a bed here, TV here, access to the pool, closet area, and into the bathroom.
Okay.
Bathrooms are all pretty much the same.
I'll say. Okay.
He did put a bench in all the showers for me at my request.
Yeah, I could, at my age, now that I'm getting up in age now, I can appreciate a nice bench.
Another guest room. All the guest rooms have sliding doors out to the yards.
Okay.
The grass will be installed this coming week. We didn't want it in yet until we moved in.
Okay.
Another large closet and bathroom.
And how many square?
It's really about over 2,400 square feet USA.
It looks a lot larger. I mean, I guess it all be on one level. Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, it spreads out.
And coming on down the hall. Peace. So I'm assuming this is the principal room.
Our mattress gets delivered Monday.
Okay.
So it was on back order.
That's new from a store called Actual.
Actual, yeah. Actual, I think is how they say
I
it.
think that's over there where near Monte Bay. We see.
By City Search to Fish Center, right there.
I know it's that.
Customer service. Yeah, it's
Victory Cloud. Yeah, I think there's a Chinese restaurant in there, right? Orient.
City. Yep, you're right. Really great customer service. They've been very punctual on their deliveries, real professional. We've been really happy with that. So as we need more things, I'm sure we'll return there.
Going back there. Okay. And so, okay. So the grass said it coming out next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
And wow.
A double as planter areas along the walls, green it up with color. And like I said, I'd like to have a palm tree in that corner with stuff light eventually. So we can see that when we wake up. I think it'd be pretty.
Yeah, that would be nice. And if I recall, you all did some extra stuff with the plumbing so you can flush toilet paper down the toilets.
Like, that's standard. I think that's Pedro.
You need more and more standard.
Well, I think it's Pedro standard for sure. Grupo Alpe 34. They use a bigger diameter so you can flush.
All right. Oh, good news. Just ask about it, man.
Everybody asks that. That's like the one big question when you move to basic. Okay, you flush? Most of the time, no.
So as you know, then the paper products that are used today are dissolvable, which years ago they were just like using newspaper. You need a clawed 1.5-inch pipes, very easy. So with the dissolvable paper in 4-inch sewer drains, it makes it a comfortable, but at least you go happy.
It's
Used to it though. So
yeah, when I go back home to the States to visit my mom, I'm looking for the trash can. I'm like, where's the trash button?
now look at the size of this. This is Eric Road 3. This is our mass deposit. So again, you have to build it out. Have you not done that yet? But people want to plan it out, But I think this is going to be great.
I like what you all are doing. You're moving in and you're taking your time to see how things go before you add or take around something from the house. That's very, very smart.
Yeah, because sometimes you come in, you're excited and you think you want to do this, so you have that done and you're like, why didn't I do that instead?
Exactly.
So we do want to take our time.
I really love that. That's a good idea.
You sort of do renewable budget. You know, but that was decided to get it. You didn't want to push the boundaries on that because, like anything else, go to a mobile. Oh, so why don't we take out that law and make that? Or why do we do this? Why do we do that? Well, that already succeeds the budget that you set for yourself. So if you're coming to the next stone, you want to build obviously you need to find a good builder or some of that trucks. But the other thing is to be actual and realistic on the amount of money you want to spend. So you could spend $10 million, 20 American dollars in build costs, but is that what you want? Coming to Mexico for a reason, to be affordable, to live peaceful.
The safety. The number one for us was safety. That's what brought us to Mexico.
Nice. Now, when we talked last time, you all had been here for how long?
Last 4 months.
From June to December, that was 4 months.
We've been here 6 months.
Okay, so 6 months. So how do you feel now compared to when you first got here? Any differences or your
I'm getting used to traffic.
He still talks to the drivers in the other cars that cannot hear him. I can hear him, but they cannot. But yeah, you adjusted to, they just stop before they get on the highway. They don't merge.
They can number.
That was kind of surprising because all the visits we made here before we decided to move, we were Ubering or we had a driver. So when you're driving it yourself and you're trying to get up on the highway and you're like, why didn't stop me? What are they doing?
And again, we're from Southern California, so traffic is fast. Traffic goes in and out really quick. So I'm getting 405, just about. There's cities. But it's interesting. It's absolutely beautiful as well. And so if you're listening, or in Indiana, right, or New York City, right now here today, it's yes, yeah, they're exactly,
And
very cool.
the nights, you can go anywhere and eat outside and enjoy music and little twinkly lights they put in all the trees. It's just beautiful. There's so much to do. Could do as much as you want or as little as you want.
And y'all are very close to the beach from Pitch.
Well, at this point, we're only, I think,
20 minutes, I think.
Well, 20 minutes or 15 kilometers. We're really coming person. So,
And about the same distance to camp to get into Merida by party. Yeah, there are Carver Mall in that area costs. So now, of course, as we go down into Central, it's further, but we're fine with that. We don't mind.
Absolutely. And so the safety aspect, people still ask, they do the research, the data says the same thing. Y'all feel like totally comfortable being here,
We found
going out.
I sleep better. You have to be aware no matter where you live in the world. It's just being smart. But my head's not yet. It's blurring where the air is. My head's not on a swivel. I don't feel like we have to carry a weapon with us.
Yes.
I don't feel like if I'm in the car and Rick's off in the store and coming back out, that somebody's going to run by you with a gun or robbing somebody. And that was becoming the norm, not the exception. In California, we were from Southern California. It was never like that. But, the world has changed. Politics has changed. Everybody's got an opinion. And everybody has a right to an opinion and to your own thoughts. But for us, we just didn't feel safe anymore.
Yeah.
So every time we came to Med and we're like, wow, there's women walking around by themselves at 11 o'clock at night. There's police presence everywhere. People, for the most part, and I'm sure there's crime because there's crime throughout the world, no matter where you live.
Yeah.
So for the most part, there is such a sense of peace and safety here. And that was the reason we came to Merida, particularly, of all of Mexico. There's other nice places, other safe places, but we chose here. And we've made a lot of friends here already. So that's been fun.
How difficult has it been to make friends? Has it been fairly easy for you all?
Extremely easy. And everybody we meet is so helpful. Oh, I'll help you. A lot of people are bilingual that we've met. We've met a lot of Americans, Canadians, but a lot of local people too. And it's been great because everybody will jump in and help you if you need it. And so you don't really feel like you're alone. And sometimes I scratch my head and Rick, we're like, well, we don't understand what that means because we're not fluent in Spanish. We're Duolingo Spanish. But we have enough that we can get by. And we will use the translator if we had to, but we try not to. You try to.
In this Vermont, I believe there's 16 units that are completely occupied. Okay. Lot way up of 34. Pedro was building, I think, another 3. Sites finished in ours, might be 4. And we have met probably a quarter of those people, and they are friends here.
Thanks.
Yeah. And we've met people from all over different parts of Mexico that live also in this Privada or other Privadas that we visit other friends in. So we've met a lot of people from Mexico. And we like that. We like the diversity. We like learning the culture. We like learning the language. We like experiencing the food. We like getting tips from them.
Go down to Slow Food on Saturday, which is pretty much in Central. It's kind of like a farmer's market. It's a lot of fun. Some great food here. And then we go out to Shalem on a Monday, and it's called Natural Fans. And Lady Bear makes the greatest pickles in the world.
And beets. There's another lake does beef.
So that's them. And that Shalem's only 10, 15 minutes away.
That's the beach town.
Yeah, got to be town.
So, I mean, you don't have to, if you're an American or Canadian, you're coming here, you don't just have to stick yourself going to Costco, Walmarts. There are so many local food places, so many local restaurants. I mean, this is probably the second best place to eat in all of Mexico besides Mexico City. I mean, it is wonderful. The gourmet foods are here. Anything you want is here.
And we love going into the village of Conchen. I'll just use that village as an example. It's like 5 minutes from here. But, you buy from the local people that grow the mangoes, the avocados, bananas. Once they get to know you and they know what you like they know you're coming for that mango or those tomatoes, they'll pick out the best for you, kind of hold them for you. And it's really nice to support the locals. And then we start talking, even though they don't know English. We don't know Spanish per se, but we have enough words we pick out between us. And we end up laughing, get along, and look forward to seeing each other. And we just make it work.
And there's essentially 3 languages here. You have the Mayan language, you have the Mexican language, which has got many different dialects, the Spanish language, I should say, which has got many different dialects. And then you have the English language. And everyone kind of speaks a little bit of both.
Yes.
And you finally come to a point where, oh yeah, I understand you, and you understand me, and then you become a community, which is where we live. We were losing that.
Yeah, it's been changing a lot now. I never got a chance to know my neighbors in the States. Everybody just walk out their way.
Yeah, get in their garage, keep their car, and off they go. But because you work so much there too, and I'm not saying that the locals don't work a lot here, but they prioritize. But they prioritize and they know the value of family. They put family before work and money, in my opinion. And I think us as Americans, we are so trained to multitask, get it done, move fast, go, 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 that we lose perspective sometimes. That's just my point of view. Value is everything here, and I think that's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
Well, this isn't about it. This is about the home. Any advice?
Yeah, I get it. So a lot of people, I heard a lot of horror stories about with people. I built their home. They talk about the stress and headache. Would y'all do it again?
Yeah, because we found Pedro and Grupo Alpe 34. I have to say that.
Another couple that are here with building a house. They went to the receipt ahead of time before the product speed.
I think you covered it recently.
They got ripped off by about 75,000 pesos. And they want to move here really bad. Yeah, even after that.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to be really cautious.
Yeah.
If I was going to advise anybody to do this, find somebody you can trust. If you like the bravada, if you like where you are, find somebody you can trust. Pedro, you can trust. I can tell you that right off the top of my head. Where we live in Blanca, it's a beautiful part in northern Merida, and you were out in northern Merida. So you got more quiet, more peace, and nobody's got a band next to you or a bar.
And you can have as large as lot as you want here. You don't have to have as small as we have, but it's just the two of us. And we got exactly what we want. But sometimes
Shot lane is large. You get to buy a large lot. You want a 2-story home?
can have a 2-story. If you want a 1-story with the capability of adding on to a 2-story later, they can do that too. So it's really imperative you find, like what Rick said, who you trust. And we've researched a lot, and we feel beyond blessed that we finally met him, because we went through a lot before we found him, as we covered in the first video.
Yeah. We got ripped out the first time, got the second time. And
Next time was monetary. The other times were potential monetary. We
So-
got out in time.
we just got out in time. And we were really skeptical. We looked at 70 different cars. So we did. So we scouted all the way on.
Different builder,
This is almost being no tools. We were looking for homes.
different builders, different phases. Some houses were built, some they'd say were built but weren't built. Some were prevented with not good reputations. Some were prevented with good reputation, but just not what we were looking for. So basically what that tells you, you got to do your homework. You just have to. So the couple he was talking about that came and lost the $75,000. They met Pedro, and now he's fielding for them, and they feel very comfortable with him as well. So they've been dealing with him for a while and got everything set up. And then Rick and I also, again, extremely fortunate. We interviewed different notarios, and we found one that is really worth his salt. He's very, very, very good, very ethical, knows the laws. Very good at communicating, keeping you up to date, what you need to do. So we've been fortunate, but like I said, we paid our dues and we researched.
Good. Any other advice in general, whether it's moving, building, home building?
You have to let go of it, and everyone says it, but it's hard to keep at the top of your mind. You have to quit comparing what you had in the USA to here. It's not better here. It's not worse here. It's not better in the USA. It's not worse. It's whatever you want, but it is different. And if you're not open to being respectful and adapting to the culture, maybe it's not for you. But if you have some sense of, I want to see what it's like and it's a safe place to come, then it could be for you. And I think it's the best move we did.
Sure. Here we went over to a town called Motul, which is really, it's a village, but it's one of the first villages out here. And the church that I walked into was built in the 1500s, and it's still an active church. The priest that started the little village of Motul was back in the 1100s.
Yeah, we learned a lot that day. I spy.
And there's that kind of history just everywhere you turn around. And if you got the time, there's temples you can go to, there's pyramids you can go to, there's so many things that you can see in this town. And just there's unlimited amount of history. So just immerse yourself. And also another word which I'm not very good at, you have to be patient.
It took me about 18 months to get to that point, and I'm better for it now. I'm more relaxed, less stressed, and it is definitely much more healthy. And so, but it took a minute to get there, and I'm grateful that I rolled it out and stayed. Because a lot of people get frustrated and they leave and they miss it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, when you first get here, when we first arrived to live here, other than all the times we came back to visit, there was a huge, even though we knew you had to be patient. We knew the culture was different. We knew they could move as slow as we do in the USA. We know that our expectations are different. We knew all that. But boy, those first couple months, they were trying. They weren't trying enough for us to say, hey, let's just forget it and go back, because you have to give it a chance. 2 months, even I would even say a year before each really, no, this is my spot, or you know what, it's time we'll move on. You got to give it time. Can't just run it the first time you're frustrated. And you're going to be frustrated if you're bilingual, boy, you have a leg up. If you could do anything, that would be the one advice. Start learning Spanish now. Wherever you are, whether you're here or you're back in States or Canada, if you're going to come here, start learning Spanish, because this is a Spanish-speaking state. And don't expect them to speak English. We're in their country.
Not a resort town. That's another thing, Chelsea. It's not a resort town. You come to Merida, you're going to have to learn how to use pesos. Just take American dollars. Now, near Cancun and Playa Karma, stay in American dollars. But here in Solo Fish, easy to do. Easy to do. There's a lot of banks here that will transfer money from American banks into a Mexico bank. I recommend
we use
Intercam, which has been really easy to use. They transfer to our American funds into a bank in New York, transfers to Intercam within 1 or 2 days, and there's no charges.
Yeah.
So you're not stuck with a lot of charges. When you take your money out of, and you can use any of your debit cards if you want, or credit cards, they're used here. But another advice, I use Data Norte. There are other ones. There's 58 peso charge to use that, but that decline the conversion. You're getting the top conversion.
Yeah, you kind of have to look from bank to see who's giving the top that day when you want to withdraw, if you use your debit card or what have you, because it can change. But right now, that's been the best one.
And the bank one pass are us. I'm not saying that you may have a better one, but I'm just saying that works for us.
Another good thing is when you go to Costco, if you use that Efectivo, which is cash, you get a discount at the register. It'll show you right there on the screen how much it would have been if you used credit card and how much it is if it's at Efectivo, which is cash. And there's a difference. You get a discount. You just have to look at that screen and you'll see it. So we've learned to just use cash as much as possible. But I found a place to get my hair done, get my nails done. I do podiatry on my feet because I've had an injury. And so we have found some really good services here. Been very happy with everybody.
And very affordable,
Everything is here. If you move here from Canada or the United States, everything is here. And unfortunately, yes, you can go to McDonald's. Why? I don't know why. You move Carl's Jr. again, I don't know. Burger King's here, Wendy's is here, Mary B's is here, IHOP, Starbucks for a while.
But it's to each their own, whatever you want to do. You're a guy. You get it.
A lot of the locals go to Starbucks.
Yeah, they do hang out.
Yeah. I think that's universal.
Yeah. But everything's, safety's here, and peace loss is here, and good governor that you find is here. And believe me, there's a lot of recalls. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out through Forquez. He can give us the information. We can get back to you, whoever you are. Yeah, but I got to tell you, it was done before time. It was done before on time. It was done within budget. And the only thing we're essentially waiting for is our... Again,
Be patient. Be patient. I love it. Where is Pedro at?
No, find him.
Ran off, so let's go track him down. Oh, you all have a lovely home. Pedro, he did a magnificent job. He took it excellent. So they sung your praises. They're totally happy. Project done on time, done within the budget. So do you only build in this subdivision, or if somebody bought a lot elsewhere, are you able to go and build for them there as well?
Yeah, but we can build everywhere, And I love this part of Merida,
Mm-hmm.
the north, but we can build in everywhere.
For anybody that's just getting started and they're doing their research and thinking about building, are there some things they need to consider or think about, or what's the first step, I guess, in before they contact you?
Anybody has questions, you we can talk or text to me, and I can answer that questions. We can talk with Diana and Rick. Also, I have a new client, Abby, and we are making his house here in Blanca. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, what I'll do, you sent me some pictures and some videos in the past. Uh, I'm going to take those. I'm going to add them to our website so people can see your work. And I'm also going to put a form uh, on the webpage. So for those of you all who would like to get in contact with Pedro and talk to him about your home, getting a home built, y'all fill out that form. We'll make sure he gets it. And, again, he did a wonderful job. You heard Rick and you heard Diana. They sung his praises. They love it. And I've seen some of his other houses that he did. I showed a few of them in the previous video. Excellent work, quality, and I think you all will be happy. Like Rick and Diana said, you picking the right builder. Because people are losing money, losing some of their savings and whatnot by going with the wrong person. With Pedro, you got someone that delivers and have a work history with foreigners, Americans, and Canadians as well. So fill out the contact form and hey, let's get you talking to Pedro.